All right, I'm back in the world of Ghost for this one. This is my second reaction to them. My first time I ever heard them was last week with Lacrima. Oh my God, that was fun. I just checked out because you in the comments there's so much information about the band and the lore and the popes and all this stuff, and so I need to do a little research on my own. And so what I did over on Patreon, it's going to be uploaded by the time that this airs on YouTube, but I just listened to the full video where Tobias is talking about all of the songs off of the Skeleton album. Really interesting hearing inside his mind a little bit, which gives me a little more context for the band. He's kind of funny too. So that's going to be up over on Patreon. And just for what it's worth, I put up a lot of stuff over on Patreon because as music reactors, we don't make any money from the reactions we do on YouTube. The little copyright claim that they put on it, it makes all of the ad revenue go back to the artist. So I have no problem with that. I love that my reactions are actually making money for the artists and people that own the copyright claim when I react to them. The only thing is it means that I need to lean on you all for support over on Patreon. So I provide a ton of content, and there's a really cool group of people over there too that are hanging out with me and listening to music. It's super fun. So if that sounds like a good experience for you, come on over. The link is in the description. Last thing to tell you about before we get to the reaction, this is my website. I have an amazing team of teachers that teach with me here in the Manhattan, tri-state Philadelphia area. We do in-person lessons around here, but we have students online all over the world. So if you're looking for a voice teacher, hit us up. That link is also in the description. All right, let's get cooking. We've got Ghost. So it was really interesting. Tobias was talking about this song is like the hopeful light song on the album before the album goes down this path of all these songs, a lot of songs about relationships. Interesting. So I'm excited to hear the whole album. We're going to do a full listen to it over on Patreon probably next week, I think. So, all right, here we go. This is Peacefield. This is the band Ghost. This is the original official music video. Here we go. Not what I expected. What is happening? I'm sorry, hold on, before we go. I know, oh yeah, we're about to go somewhere here. Hold on, what was this little snake bite on the robe of the nun here? What was... Interesting. Yeah. That hand meant we had to get rocking.
The dawn of prosperity, a faded scar, an ended calamity, a slaughtered czar.
Nice.
We all need something to believe in until it's over.
I can hear the positive message.
This is what dreams are made of.
Yeah.
This is what they're afraid of. A life with no reason. When they finally reach
Interesting.
you will have seen through the darkest the season.
So many harmonies.
Your love bright as the starlight.
Wow.
Oh, child, still we can see.
Sounds like Journey.
Like a moon over the Peacefield. Oh, child,
Wow.
stay close to me.
Yeah. All right, so that little part right there, that sounded like, what's that one Journey song? One day will remind you, break the... How we touched and went our separate ways. I think that's what it's called. That part really reminded me of separate, whatever that song's called.
Light, oh, child.
Dun, dun, dun. That part. Dun, dun. It's only that ba ba ba, and then it goes somewhere different. Da, da, da. It doesn't go on to where Journey goes, but it very much has that throwback '80s vibe to it.
Oh, child, stay close to me.
Yeah. So his vocal tone so far, pretty straightforward. He sings with a really clean vocal fold closure sound. Bop, 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 bop. It's like super brassy and pointy, kind of like punk rocky in the way it just like cuts. Punk rock singers would sing traditionally with a super bite in their tone. And there's lots of singers that sing metal and rock with like a bright brassy tone, even like pop stuff too. I think about like Rufus Wainwright has a super pointed tone. Rex Orange County, who's like a kind of jazzy pop dude, he's got a super clean chord closure, pointy sound. Kind of similar to Tobias here. Yeah, Tobias is the lead singer, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's true. Great production.
The end of a monarchy, a state machine, unable to foresee the widow queen.
Man, he sings really bright. Na, 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 na. He's really up in the mask. It's called singing in the mask when you sing in your resonators. And I mean, he actually has a mask, so he's singing in the mask, in the mask.
We all need something to believe in until it's over. Anything, anyone, anytime, but it's not over yet.
Kind of also reminds me a little bit of the lead singer for Crystal Fighters as far as his tone quality goes. And Empire of the Sun have a little bit of similar tone quality. Also in the production, the way the reverb is used on the vocal. And it sounds like maybe there's a chorusing effect or maybe there's multiple takes of the lead he did. It doesn't sound like one single vocal exactly. And you can double your voice in a couple ways just by singing it again and putting it in the track. Or you can use a chorus effect which takes the existing vocal and it doubles it and then slightly puts it out of time. And it gives you this feeling that there's two voices going at once. I'm not quite sure what the effect is yet to give a slight sense of doubling.
Anytime, but it's not over.
Because I hear him center, and then I hear a little I hear the lead kind of in my right ear. You can also get that effect sometimes too if you bus the lead vocal into a reverb that then you pan to your right or left ear. So it's like you get the lead vocal center, but then you get a slight doubling with space on your right or left ear. If you're not a music production person, disregard all that. That won't make sense necessarily. But for those of you that know, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I like the... Oh! That's that spot. Yeah.
Oh, child, still we can see a light move over the Peacefield. Oh, child, stay close to me.
Nice. Guitar solo. Oh, that was good. Oh my God, we're going back to get that. There was a weird guitar solo. I liked it. And by the way, one other thing while we're stopped, notice in the chorus, we'll go back to, but I was noticed in the chorus right there as I was listening that, you know, the brightness of his tone really comes out in the verses because that's when the narrative and story comes. But then at the chorus, with all of the layers of the vocal, it's like it really balances that bright brassy tone with all of the other textures in the sound. It's a really nice balance. There's so much going on vocally in the chorus of the song, which I believe that's what that was, the chorus. But we'll go back and check that out a little bit. That moment. Wow, very cool. Let's hear it one more time. That was fast. Wow. And it was cool. It was like a little kind of muted. It almost wasn't just like a da 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 da. It wasn't like a normal solo. It was kind of had a weird acoustic effect on it. Wow, cool. I love that little chromatic walk down. Da, 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 da. That's a nice little end of that solo. Super good. This is so fun. Wow. My mind is so back in the 80s when I hear them. It's like I hear little melody ideas that then wake my mind up to think about other like 80s melody ideas, but it's not quite. It's just almost like an emotional hint at them or something. It's so weird.
One day, big, we'll find a way through the marshes of death and right back to the bearer of light.
Oh, cool. I like this part. Yeah!
Bright as the starlight, all shine till we can see a black moon over the Peacefield.
See how his voice sounds right here? It's super fat and thick and all of these nice textures. It's really great vocal layering.
Bright as the starlight, all shine till we can see.
We have da, da, da. We've got that, and then we've got boo, 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 boo. We've got octaves below, and then it sounds like we've got harmonies in there as well. Really cool. And that little drum fill, too. I forgot about that. That was so bad. Let's hear that one more time. That was good.
As the starlight, all shine till we can see.
Yeah.
Black moon over the Peacefield, all shine
So thick.
close to me. Your love, bright as the starlight, all shine till we can see. Black moon
Like that bass line, too.
Peacefield, all shine stay close to me.
Yeah. What's this little movie here? Wow. Wow. I like to have like credits like it's a movie. Speaking of, by the way, I'm also going to watch, you all mentioned that there's a movie that they did, which gives a lot of info on the lore of the band and all that kind of stuff too, which I think I'm going to also watch that probably. I'll watch that through over with you all you guys over on Patreon. This was, wow, really. Ba, 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 boo-doo. It's like I'm thinking of that Separate Ways, so like Journey. That really hit me so strong, that homage to that. Let those chains that bind you, wreck those things that bind you. Like I was really hearing that when I listened to it. Oh my God, this song is so cool. Yeah, this again has that feel that I was getting from Lacrima of, this feels like a song I should have heard 40 years ago, you know what I mean? And fallen in love with back in the day. Like it's got really great hook writing. It's really interesting, this opening. It's a great opening. This is the opening song to the album, right? I think, yeah, it is. He said that in the interview. This little sort of liturgical, celestial opening here is really cool, and it plays into all of the stuff with, like, I haven't gotten into the the spiritual order and the the thing about the popes, like that, the whole retiring a pope and bringing another one in, and there's something like that going on with the band. I know nothing about that yet, other than a couple comments that were talking about it, so I'm excited to learn about that with this project. But this, Like this was really beautiful, ethereal. There were some nice harmonies that sounded just like choral music here. Like truly like choral vocal music. Right there, that little suspension. Like that's such a church music thing to do. Right here. That little suspension resolution. Anyway, very cool. So, and as far as the production is so good. I mean, listen with headphones when you listen to this stuff, because musicians put so much energy and time and money into making these sounds as meticulous and detailed as possible. And you're missing so much information when you don't listen with headphones. What I found interesting was like we got in all the way to like 2 minutes on this before the actual beat started. Like there was a lot of ramp and exposition, both with the sort of liturgical beginning and then this little rock exposition as well. Yeah, so basically, I guess really it's kind of like the beat really starts at the beginning of verse 2, I'm guessing. Is that? When they finally reach you, you will have seen through. Is that the chorus? Dark is the season. Yeah, it is. And I guess maybe that's the pre-chorus, then this part, the boom, boom, da, da. I think that might be the actual chorus. Past the starlight, oh child, still we can see. Wow, so throwback. The Peacefield, oh child, stay close to me. Yeah, so good. It's so clean. The production is so... It's so well done. Everything is just sitting so nicely in its right place. This would be an amazing band to see live. If you've seen them live, let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear what that's like. What an interesting dude Tobias is as well. I really enjoyed watching his interview over on Patreon. That was a lot of fun. Like he's got there's a lot going on in that head of his. And you know, all of these songs, I thought it was really fascinating that there's such intentionality. Is that a word? Intentionality. And there's so much intention behind what he's saying, like what these songs are about. And, you know, a lot of relationship stuff, turmoil, you know, things that happen in the sort of subtle inner workings in between people and relationships. Like it's super fascinating. Definitely excited to check out more of this band. They're fascinating. I love guys who are doing interesting stuff like this. So Tobias, woo, keep going. If you like the video, subscribe, click the notification, stay up to date. I'm definitely going to be checking out more of them down the road. So that was a lot of fun. All right. And also, do you guys have a name? Like, do the followers of Ghost have a name like some other fan bases do? If so, let me know down in the comments. I haven't heard anyone tell me anything about that yet. So, all right. That was a lot of fun. I'll see you in my next one. Cheers.